In the notes that I had from when we went over the pain funnel, I've got labeling something. So like you're supposed to label it. So that sounds very frustrating. It sounds like you're very frustrated with that, or you sound a bit anxious about that. Like, does that come before what we're doing right now? Where like,
If you can't get them to say anything,
yeah,
that's when I would label it. If I can't get an emotional word out of any emotion out of them of how it's wearing on the family,
okay,
I would say, not being able to eat together sounds like it might be frustrating you a little bit.
right,
But first, I would ask the question, see if they volunteer a word. If they don't, then I'm going to label it. And so, what Mike's talking about is, Mike, you have FUDWACAHs, right?
yeah. I had FUDWACAHs before that. Epic Bash and FUDWACAHs before
Right.
that.
So, FUDWACAHs, FUDWACAHs, frustrated, upset, disappointed, worried, anxious, concerned, annoyed, hate, and struggling. These are the emotional trigger words. Listen, if we can get a client to say one of these words, have we reached emotion? Right?
Yeah.
But we have to get them to say the word. And so if our questions won't do it, that's when you can label. Take one of these Fuddwalker's terms, John, frustrated, upset, disappointed, worried, annoyed, concerned, anxious, hate, and struggle. That's when we can say, that's when we can ask them, right? These questions. And by the way, sometimes what they're going to say is when you say, how's it impacting you? Uh, how's it messing with your day-to-day life? I'm done living like this. That's when, Mike, you might have to label it, right? They've given you an answer, but it wasn't an emotional one. There was no trigger word. Try to label it then. And by the way, if you guess the wrong one in labeling, it's totally okay, right? It's totally fine because what's going to come out of this is, wow, that sounds really frustrating. I don't know if it's so much frustrating as just disappointing. Oh, okay. You're still good, right? You got your emotional term, right?